With this knowledge, I want to convince you that aim is really not something you should prioritize. Working on aim is rarely the most rewarding thing to do.
I can spot any job.
Hey dude, sorry about the ban. 7 days is nothing. As a noob solo player in silver, any tips in ranking up?
Focus a lot on what you do, like your game sense, not your aim and shit like that. Don't get upset. Look at your own gameplay and see how we can fix it.
In the spirit of Christmas, I am giving away some of my sessions. Visit iostacks.com and go to the bottom of the page to enter. Hey, iostacks here. Overwatch is a first-person shooter, but is it? I mean, technically speaking, it is played in a first-person perspective, and it does include shooting people. So if we want to get technical, you could say it's a first-person shooter. But if you talk with some high-level players or follow the scene in general, Overwatch is generally not seen as a true FPS. And the main reason for that is how unrewarding mechanical skill is in Overwatch compared to other shooters. Just look at true FPS games like Quake or Unreal Tournament. In those games, having good movement and aim is incredibly important, and even games like Counter-Strike are very much rewarding mechanics. I'm not saying that those games don't have strategical elements. Pickup control in Quake and concepts like nades and rotations in CS make the game super complex. But at its heart, those games are true FPS. Why? Because their main focus is on gunplay. How each gun plays, how they need to be used differently, and how players who have good mechanics will do relatively well. Now let's take Overwatch as an example. One of the biggest complaints in the game was about D.Va's defense matrix and Mercy's res. Why? Because those are so-called anti-skill abilities. They are abilities that can counteract an enemy's skill. Even players like Taimu couldn't get past a defense matrix, and Sinatra could hit the sickest pulse bomb flick in the history of the game, but a Mercy would just fly over and res it. Matchups are also not really that mechanically demanding. Playing Counter-Strike, Unreal or Quake is really a lot about gunfighting, as every single matchup is fair. Both players usually have the same chances. If you die in Quake, it's usually because the enemy is better than you. But in Overwatch? Certain characters are just cut out for dueling, while other characters are better at supporting the team. If you are playing Tracer and find yourself in a room with Orisa, the chances heavily favor you. Now this doesn't make Overwatch a bad game. In my opinion, this is the main reason why I love the game so much. It rewards smart thinking, and outstanding mechanics can't carry you super far. So let's get into the title of this video. With this knowledge, I want to convince you that aim is really not something you should prioritize. Working on aim is rarely the most rewarding thing to do. Since game sense and positioning are rewarded so much more than aim in this game, you are much better off investing your time just playing the game and working on your decision making, not your execution. IDDQD actually did a Bronze to GM stream and was asking for challenges. Someone suggested he should play a game using nothing but Fan the Hammer and Diamond, and he replied, "Nah, that's boring, it would still be too easy." If he thinks playing exclusively with Fan the Hammer is easy, then clearly missing your left clicks is not really what's holding you back. Aim is the only skill in the game that will develop naturally as you play the game. It doesn't matter who you play against or what you play, your aim will improve. Now you might be saying that playing a lot will eventually teach you how to position yourself, or how to think as well, right? No. Aim is like riding a bicycle. Positioning is like doing math. Understanding how to ride a bicycle is intuitive. Either you lose your balance or you don't. But knowing that 2 + 2 = 4 is not intuitive. Understanding it is not as simple. Aim is simple. A new player knows that hitting the shot is good, not hitting the shot is bad. But he won't know if a certain position is good or bad, because that's more complex. Every skill but aim only develops when you are being challenged. If you aren't being challenged, if you don't try as hard as you can, you won't get any better in those departments. But aim? You literally can't play Overwatch without at least somewhat training your aim. No matter how little you care about improving, your aim will eventually get naturally better, even if you play against 6-year-olds all day. 6-year-olds won't push you to think about your positioning or your game sense or anything about the game, to be honest. But your aim? It doesn't really matter who is controlling the enemy. Even the most simple movement will be...
What's going on guys, Casual Savage here, and in this video, then we're gonna add a crop 150 this. Now we need to, I hope this video has helped you. If you like
when the login focus.
Thank you, Lockets.
Look, hey, I tried to give in so weak. I did not vibe with your energy. Shorty, I prayed to a higher up, you're meant for me. But all I was told was have no sympathy. Girl, you know you do the most, hey. That's not my forte. Little shorty, I go ghost like I don't see you in my dope. I like I'm playing Jane, look at her while she got a bow. I told her if she think I'm cheating on her, yeah, that's no way. Oh, I ain't have enough. And yeah, I try to teach you, but you can't learn how to love. You had me like, oh, I done had enough. I think our happy days are over, cause the sad ones adding up. Yeah. This is supposed to be a happy song. Just be grateful that you had me long. It's obvious that I've been holding on. It's obvious that you be doing wrong. I know this your attention is somewhere else gone. We had so many promises, but life is unfair, it's gone. Got some baddies in my pockets like referrals. And then I know some women out here trying to change my world. You be out here showing your ass like you want some cover, girl. Last time I checked, that was your nigga. Why your number for the world? Yeah, you know I just find this shit crazy, cause I thought you was a rider. But now I got some shorties trying to save me like Messiah. My next boo, mommy, made dinner, it was fire. Just care about my emotions, that's what I truly desire. Girl, you know you do the most, hey. That's not my forte. Little shorty, I go ghost like I don't see you in my dope. I like I'm playing Jane, look at her while she got a bow. I told her if she think I'm cheating on her, yeah, that's no way. Oh, I ain't have enough. And yeah, I try to teach you, but you can't learn how to love. You had me like, oh, I done had enough. I think our happy days are over, cause the sad ones adding up. I think our happy days are over, yeah, that cup has run its cold. If you think that I'ma kiss your ass, baby girl, you must not know. If one of your so plus 4 rip code. We about to go smoke on this cut. Oh God, just know you'll never hold me, yeah. I fucked with you, I really did. I trusted you, not again. That's crazy. You thought that you could play an ex-player, girl, don't play me. Girl, I will do you so damn wrong that you will really hate me. Got my babies, no. I do Reiki, got my stones from Lil Haiti, no. Girl, I stay silent, yeah, money, it can't change me, no. So why you doing what you doing? Just know I don't do no wrong, yeah. I could really do you dirty, but I don't do you dirty. I heard you was fucking with some nigga way back when from Little Bird. You think the streets ain't talking, but at night it's loud as hell. As long as I keep a pure heart, I know I will always prevail.
Seems it's really awkward.
I'm not calling you, you're awkward.
Seems it's so awkward.
to care about a hoe. Just fuck up a check when I walk in the store. Got a freak little bitch, she doing the most. Black lives matter, can't fuck with no race. Crazy how they hate cause you a different race. Driving through the suburbs, feeling out of place. I'm just getting gas and they staring my way. System is set up, they want me to fail, but instead I'm raising hell. Got a light-skinned bitch, she serving them bells. My nigga teed up, he just got out of jail. Join the team, we gon' show you how to make some money. They used to just laugh, but now ain't shit funny. He got set up, that boy a dummy. My bitch bad even when she bummy. Stop, drop and roll. This young nigga about to make 5 bands off the stuff in this pot. Don't be posting no more, they just want me to drop. I got bands and designer, don't care about that shit. Only thing I care about is just moving legit. Niggas think they teed up, but don't know I been there. She my shot and my girl, she gon' bring us to lit. I'ma spin on your block, we gon' find out what's going on in your hood. I'm high as fuck, smoke like 4 woods. I'm back on them jiggers, now I feel good. I'm an LR, baby, that's understood. Niggas, they rap, cap, no kizzy. Dick so deep in her throat, she get dizzy. Fucked in the shower, her hair getting frizzy. I need me a bad bitch from the city.
Got your main hoe, wanna fuck no kids. Told her that she gotta wait cause I'm busy. Round with them Glocks and the drum hole 50. We spin your block till a nigga get dizzy. Round with them sticks like COD. Play on my gang, get POP. Tell my niggas I got them. We came from the bottom, now we headed straight to the TOP. Spin straight fat city, nigga, no kizzy. I got some rats on me, no kizzy. I put some money on my head, tell them broke nigga don't spin your last on me, no kizzy. I'm going up, that's why these niggas hate now. To run it up, all you gotta do is stay down. If you running up, then your ass finna lay down. Don't slide like we on the playground. Fuck all the rap cap, fuck all the app cap. These niggas knowing we having emotion. Right in the knapsack, that where my rats at. My honey blue nigga just like the ocean. Back when I was broke, I would just take y'all's. Came out that field, nigga, like baseballs. Niggas ain't seeing me like Ray Charles. Now young nigga just finna take
I'm
off.
in a Porsche truck, that bitch go. I got too many bitches to care about a hoe. Just fuck up a check when I walk in the store. Got a freak little bitch, she doing the most. Black lives matter, can't fuck with no race. Crazy how they hate cause you a different race. Driving through the suburbs, feeling out of place. I'm just getting gas and they staring my way. System is set up, they want me to fail, but instead I'm raising hell. Got a light-skinned bitch, she serving them bells. My nigga teed up, he just got out of jail. Join the team, we gon' show you how to make some money. They used to just laugh, but now ain't shit funny. He got set up, that boy a dummy. My bitch bad even when she bummy.
Slowly put 1.7.
Bad bitch Dominicana, think her name was Tasha. Told her call me Big Papa, pussy hot like lava. Told her call me Big Papa, pussy hot like lava. But you know when I step, keep blue flag to the left. No games, but I keep me a dread Glock 9 Draco, kill tech. No, you can't buy my respect, better lay it down for the set. No, you can't buy my respect, bitch, you better lay it down for the set. But you know when I step, keep blue flag to the left. No games, but I keep me a dread Glock 9 Draco, kill tech. No, you can't buy my respect, better lay it down for the set. No, bitch, you can't buy my respect, bitch, you better lay it down for the set. me grip it, can't let me go.
I'ma tell you right now, girl, don't
Thanks, man. Avocado, avocado. Sorry, I'm so good at this shot. I usually don't play it. It's not a good, like a good scenario to play. I focus on other stuff. Oh, I lost. It's fine. Ooh. That's a nice one. Okay. I lost my plate in the middle. I'll just warm up a little bit and play some Overwatch. Nah, I ain't liking this. I ain't liking this.
I'm clean, like what you mean in the stew off a bean on everything. I've been chasing my dreams, like you the boogie inside of my jeans. Oh, last night she was up in my bed, tomorrow she'll leave me unread. She don't wanna give me attention, so I'm all her friend. She finna fuck me instead. I don't wanna kick it unless you undressing. It feel like a blessing, fucking with a bad hoe. But that bitch on my life cause I didn't love her. Now she telling her friends I'm an asshole. It's the wrong time to be playing these hoes. I'm quarantined up in the crib all alone.
Why is my hand so sticky today?
I'm up in the road, dripped up from my head to my toes. Stick tuck while I trap out the phone. Fake love, pedals fell off the road. And now I'm thinking about you on my own. So to the worst, I hate it. Power to fake shit. Come on, fake it. I don't trust it, so I fuck with the latex. Stay safe, use your bracelet. Got up today like, why the fuck am I still here? I don't know why. Cup full of codeine with no ice. The only way I sleep at night. Ain't trying to go on with this shit no more. Oh God, I'd rather die. I'll go out with my knife. I'll go out with my knife. You can't pretend with me. Most of my niggas my enemies. Some of my niggas are dead to me. All these bitches was friending me. Now they wanna lay in bed with me. Sorry, this shit ain't no bitch with me. All my diamonds are teaching me. All these hoes wanna kiss on me. Music cooking and amphetamines in my way. I got jealousy. That's why I gotta move carefully. No one actually was there for me. I got a glass. I got a juice to be ready to shoot.
Oh my god. Finally, dude. Okay. Oof. That's a score. That's a score. Nice, I'm breaking it. But I felt like my hand was kind of shaking, dude. Oh. I lost my break. Sorry, break. Okay, okay. I'm happy with it. Seva, hey man, what's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Long time no streams.
अरे अरे रैप छोड़ के यहाँ चलो मैं ही सुना देता हूँ कुछ आप ही अकेले रह गए मेरे साथ बाकी कपल्स जो रहते एक साथ चले गए ऑन स्पॉटिफाई प्रीमियम डुओ यो नॉन स्टॉप म्यूजिक हजारों डाउनलोड्स हाई क्वालिटी साउंड ग्रुप सेशंस ऑल अराउंड ओके फाइन आई कांट रैप तभी तो स्पॉटिफाई प्रीमियम लो और मेरे बिना सुनो
Okay, whatever.
यही सोच रहे हो ना आप सॉरी तुम्हारे फिल्मी सॉन्ग्स के बीच में आ गई पर इसे माय फॉल्ट की तुम अब तक स्पॉटिफाई प्रीमियम पर नहीं गए लोग तो पूरी फैमिली के साथ शिफ्ट हो गए एंड व्हाई नॉट 6 प्रीमियम अकाउंट्स विद हाई क्वालिटी साउंड thousands of downloads group sessions and ad free music only for 179 per month for a family living under one roof अब ये नेक्स्ट फिल्मी गाना सुनते हुए सोचना किसे चुनोगे अपने परिवार को या मुझे मुझे
Like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt. Tripping off this blunt, so I might be blunt. If I do confront you, don't run. No, don't run from the black hole sun.
I just put a new bitch up in a Volvo truck. Session up to see LA. I put her on a plane, she's so in love. You better watch yourself, or you act like that. You don't need no help. I just pulled her up with my new bitch. I put her that you pop my nuisance. I'm cool, I'm tired to feel like a new kid. And I'm black power, this ain't no new shit. I just got a deal, I got an offer. And all of my niggas, they finna prosper. So free my life, and now my nigga like tweaking. You know that control that I'll call up though. First time's awkward, it's all good. We already know. Just be cool, keep you cool.
Oh, wait.
In control. Check your phone, covers blown.
Baby, you're so fine, about to clear my day, about to make some time. I hope I've been on your mind, cause you've been on mine. Let me cross that line. Like what you saying, girl, you fine. You can smoke my blunt, you can roll my dime. I think we should waste some time working hard to find we could cross that line. My love's like a black hole sun, so bright when it burns, so dark when it's done. So hard to relate to one when I find myself tripping off that blunt. Tripping off this blunt, so I might be blunt if I do confront you. Don't run, no, don't run from the black hole sun.
One shot.
One kill.
Yeah, it's so why don't I feel so high?
Just a second, dispense it. Just a matter of time. Motherfuckers knocking, 808s acting like kids. Motherfuckers knocking.
Now arriving at
Story, you know I'm tired to be off for even.
Prepare for battle.
Ain't no stopping what's
Select
gonna go.
your hero.
Wipe me down, baby, got that in my head and toe. I'm chilling, but I'm floating in my head. Got potion in this cup. I do not feel instead. 3, 2, 1, I take off like jet. Posting like I'm chilling, but I'm rolling in my head. Take off, yeah. Posting, but I'm floating in my head.
One shot. One kill.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption.
Well, it's high noon somewhere in the world.
You have peace be upon you. Five,
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
I have found the enemy. Come and face me.
A minor setback.
Hello. No.
See through the darkness.
Take the objective.
My warrior spirit burns.
My ultimate is ready. Get in there and I will do the required.
My ultimate is ready. Join.
My ultimate is charged. My ultimate is charging.
I had to get off. Sorry, I had to get off one time.
A minor setback. See through the dragon's eyes. It's I claim the objective. See through the dragon's eyes. Much obliged. See that which is I need healing. Step right.
Hello, ball. Ball. अच्छा किती आहे आपण বাড়িতে ঠিক আছে তুই এখন ফিরে গেলে তারপরে ফোন দিতে আমাকে তোরা একেবারে ঘরে ঢুকতে তারপরে ফোন দিস তার বিজি আছি ঠিক আছে টাটা Nice to meet you.
One shot, one kill. Enough waiting around.
Nah, full time में कोई फोन कर दे.
5, 4, 3,
No.
1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
I need healing. Just what I need. I need healing.
The objective is now.
Quick about it.
They're all one.
Now you have my attention.
Nana was one.
I need healing.
What can be done? What do we have? It's kind of tanky. Oh, thanks for the bad dude. What can you even do?
Okay.
Nice, easy. Thanks one a lot of stuff to do.
Coming at you.
I am not deterred.
It's
Entering the necropolis.
One shot, one kill. One shot, one kill.
Come on, let me play.
Welcome to Jaka. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
One shot, one kill.
Stick to the plan. If you get into trouble, I'll bail you out.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
I'll enjoy the quiet while it lasts.
Why am I here?
I'm having a gut feeling that we're not doing this one.
I will draw them into my will. A legend falls.
There's a weekly plan for rupees 22.
Friends can be dressable. You can Spotify Premium and choose your own plan.
Get them off! This is not your time. You must leave. Heal me. I need healing. I need shields.
Heal up.
Onwards to victory.
Well struck.
Acknowledged.
Nothing camera.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Bug like big fun. Graviton surge is ready.
To the scrapyard.
My ultimate is ready.
Group up at my position. Thanks.
Heal me. I need healing.
Get here.
No one can hide from my sight.
No.
Heal me. We still need you. You must really like me.
Are they healing me? Bro, heal me, hello! Hey, what the fuck? Heal?
Now you have my attention.
Walk it off.
What the fuck, dude?
I'm escorting the payload. Let's keep it moving. Get in there and I'll hit you.
Nano boost administered.
Onwards to victory.
What the fuck was that?
Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
One shot, one kill.
I grow tired.
It's only a game.
No.
Why do you have
I
to be
need
missed?
assistance. I need help.
Attackers incoming. Electric signals.
I'm sorry, Reinhardt. After everything that happened, I needed time. No.
Yosh.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Some assistance.
I knew you could do it.
is not your time.
My position.
Walk it off.
Heal me. I need healing. Attention, tu m'es Огонь по готовности. Onwards to victory. No one can hide from my sight. I need healing. I needed that.
My ultimate is ready.
I need healing.
The dragon consume you!
Man, there is no heal, dude.
My ultimate is ready.
After a long time, yeah, bro. What's up? What's up?
My ultimate is ready.
Our healers are extremely trash, dude. Extremely trash.
Ready to deploy.
Utter garbage. Utter garbage healers.
Fire at will.
I don't know what's up. That? Wow.
Get healed.
After we have won the fight, they're giving that thing. What's wrong with you, bro?
Allow me to repair the damage.
The dragon rages within.
No! Bubble me! Bubble me! Bubble me! Bubble me! No! What? This is just not gonna happen.
My business, my rules.
I gave up. We need at least like decent healers in order to play. Yes.
Get healed.
I guess the other team is popping. I think it's a run.
Smoke him out of there.
Double kill.
Nano boost almost ready.
Here it comes.
My ultimate is almost ready. Nano boost almost ready.
The dragon consume you!
Double. Walk it off.
I need healing.
I excited the enemy.
Smoke him out of there.
Let's go for the last fight.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Nano boost is charging. My ultimate is charging.
Touch! अरे मॉडर बच्चा!
Nothing wrong with a little self-improvement. Hey.
What the fuck is wrong with our team, man? Hey, that guy, he's damaging, dude.
Do something!
Come on, just be a little bit useful, guys. You guys can be just a little bit useful.
3 to 3.
और आना मुझसे तो शॉट मिस करते आना चला मुक्का सामने आ रहा है मारे ऐसे मुक्के सामने इधर ही बंद करने की जरूरत है आता खड़ा था
One shot, one kill.
Goodbye.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Comme c'est aimable. Verstanden. I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm with you.
चिल्ली दे मेरे भाई
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
Understood.
Stop the payload.
I'm taking care. Merci. Heal me.
बाल
60
We still
seconds.
need you. Rendez-vous avec la mort.
30 seconds remaining.
Hey, you boot for nothing, right? Boot for nothing.
Just what I needed.
He's feeding his ass off, dude.
Damage 10. No one can hide from my sight. The enemies of Talon will be eliminated. To Valhalla.
Clearing the area.
Score 3 to 4. Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
याद है तुम्हारा लास्ट एग्जाम Spotify Premium Mini now has a weekly plan for just ₹25 to prepare
One
you for a
shot,
crazy week before
one
exam.
kill.
और finally coded जब exam
You must like me. No.
Attack commences in 30 seconds.
Buy Spotify Premium Mini and get ad-free plans that suit you best.
I'm with you. I need help.
एक मैच है इसी का स्कोप करके किसी को मतलब it's fine though we are still running we have 3.5 minutes to get that running on
Heal me. Comme c'est aimable de ta part.
3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
I am moving the payload.
Escort the
Forward
payload.
with me.
I need shields. Damage increase.
Heal up.
Damage boost. Engage. Just what I needed.
Payload is in my turn. Let us move it.
Double kill.
Hiya. Let's get you back out there. Second sight.
The payload has reached the chip.
The battle continues.
Much better.
No one can hide from my sight.
What we have with it.
Dragon consume you.
Victory. Play of the game.
what's this
No one can hide. I'm on.
I can never fold. White shit in my nose. Feel like I'm a different nigga when I'm geeked up off the snow. Highs and the lows. They gon' come and go. Yeah, they gon' come and pass. Keep your head up when it's slow. She say I'm about to blow. Yeah, I'm about to shine. Yeah, best year of my life. Tell me why the fuck I'm crying. Still lying to myself. Yeah, I know how it felt. It goes something like this. Plotting on a bitch and you wanna say what's up, but you scared a little bit. Don't know where it'll go. Don't know you'll be fine. I like sunshine, not on rainy days. Tryna figure how you feel. It's like running through a maze. Yeah, I like getting paid. Like it in my face. I can show you in my head, but you probably run away. I like sunshine, not on rainy days. Tryna figure how you feel. It's like running through a maze. Yeah, I like getting paid. Like it in my face. I can show you how I feel, but you probably run away. Miss the way you talk to me. You made me feel. Turning sins into commas. Lord, know I made a promise.
challenging enough to actually improve your aim. Obviously, aim improves at a faster rate if you play against players that know how to move properly, but nonetheless, aim still improves. You obviously need the fundamentals down, aka you shouldn't use a trackpad, and having a million EDPI is not so great either, but past that, it doesn't really matter. Want proof? Look at the highest level players in the game. Recently someone made it to level 4000, I think. And I have actually met Tazurk, at least that's what I think he's called, in quick play matches a while ago, when he was number 1 with a level of around 1200. All of those super high level players are dumb as shit. They have absolutely no idea how the game actually works. They waste ults, get caught in dumb positions, don't even know when to use their abilities. And all of that even though they must have played thousands of games by now. But their aim? Holy shit, their aim is ridiculous. If you see a gold ball or Widowmaker on the enemy team, you know that you are in for a rough treatment. The precision that these players have is absolutely outstanding. But still, most of them chill around in the average ratings of Overwatch. Gold to diamond, and that with at least grandmaster level aim? Why is that? Because they didn't play to improve. They never questioned their position. They never questioned the decisions they made. They never asked themselves why they are dying, and they sure as heck aren't investing any time to fix those mistakes, because that's why they play the game. They don't play the game to get better, they just want to have fun and reach a high level. If you want to, you can check out some of the other videos on my channel where I do go more into topics like game sense and position. So those players invest so much time into the game, the only skill that really develops is their aim. Aim is kind of like an instrument. When you play the piano, for example, you don't process every single note you play. A good pianist is someone who can play it without thinking about it. It's the same with aiming. You don't think about every single mouse movement you do. Like playing an instrument, you just need to get into the flow while actively thinking about something else. Think about hitting the shot, not how you're going to get your customer to target. Getting better at Overwatch consists of two parts: improving your mechanical abilities and improving other aspects like game sense and positioning. Positioning determines how many opportunities you get, game sense determines how many opportunities you recognize, and mechanics determine how many opportunities you can capitalize on. So let's use an example. Say we have a player whose positioning is relatively bad, which means that he's only spending around 40% of the match actually alive. Since he can't really get any opportunities while he's respawning, he also only gets 40% of all opportunities. So let's say there are 20 opportunities in that particular round that he could theoretically capitalize on. The fact that he is only alive 40% of the time means that out of those 20 opportunities, he will only be alive during 8 of them. Next comes game sense, and this defines how many of those opportunities you actually recognize. Maybe your game sense is bad, so you only recognize 25% of given opportunities. So out of those 8 opportunities that occurred while you were alive, you will only recognize 2 of them. Your game sense is too bad to see the other 6. And lastly, your aim. Now that you got the opportunity and recognized it, you need to actually execute. Let's say that your aim is at a level where you can execute on half of your opportunities. So in this case, one opportunity would lead to a kill because you hit your shots. The other opportunity you wouldn't because you missed your shots. Now what should you ideally improve on? Let's say you have 3 hours to practice per day. So you put those hours into practicing your aim. No matter how much better your aim gets, you will only execute one more opportunity. Let's say your aim improves to 80%, meaning that in 80% of the cases where you need to land a shot, you end up hitting it. This means that you can execute both opportunities more often than not instead of just the one. But let's say you would instead improve your positioning and game sense. Let's say you would put all that time into improving those. Maybe you'll be alive 60% of the time now instead of 40, which gives you 12 potential opportunities instead of just 6. And let's say you also improve your game sense, which means that instead of recognizing only 25% of opportunities, you now recognize 50%. This means that out of the 12 opportunities, you would recognize 6. But you didn't work on your aim, so your aim is still at a level where you only get 50% of your crucial shots. This means that in total you will now capitalize on 3 out of 20 opportunities instead of just 1, sometimes 2. And keep in mind that the better your aim gets, the more you face diminishing returns. If your aim is at 80% but your positioning at 20%, which it more likely than not is, then squeezing out a few more percent out of your aim won't help you as much as adding the amount of time between each round. Focusing on aim sense and positioning is going to allow you to both experience and recognize more opportunities, which in the long run is much more worth it than simply working on execution. If you don't get any opportunities, your aim is worthless because you'll be dead most of the time or shoot shields. It sucks. Why are players like Effect warming up for 4 hours a day then? Warming up is completely fine. It's just for a few minutes, maybe 15 minutes at a time. I am mainly talking about practice. I'm not saying that aim in Overwatch is irrelevant. I am saying that it's not something you should think about. Let me give you an analogy. Let's say we have you going to some car trailer, getting this cheap-ass broken car. Bird shit all over it, motor is broken, steering wheel feels stickier than a prepubescent voice keyboard. So you tell yourself, I want this car to be like that of the high-tier race car drivers. Let's see what they do. So you go to one of those race tracks and you see some race car dude polish his car for 4 hours a day. And you just think to yourself, that's it. This dude is polishing his car for 4 hours a day. That's how he got his car to be so great. So you go back home and you start polishing your car. But in reality, all you're doing is smearing bird shit all over the hood. The reason players like Effect are investing so much time into warming up is because they already have fundamentals. They already have a car with a good motor, their gear is shift smooth, their seats are cushioned and their exhaust is clean, so all that is left to do in order to improve it is polishing it. Pro players like Effect are arguably the main reason why Envious used to be such a force to be reckoned with. Sorry, Taimo. Since he already has most skills down to a T, so he works on the last thing that there is that he can invest time in, and that's keeping the game sharp. But you? Fuck me, man. Don't polish your car if you can't even drive. Aim doesn't do shit for you if you die every 5 seconds because you stand in the middle of the team. And if you don't even know how to kill people with McCree's flashbang right click combo, why are you trying to master hitting headshots? And fixing these things is worth it. Sure, maybe replacing the engine is a lot harder than polishing the outside, but it's also going to make a much bigger difference. Practicing your aim is easy. You just copy Effect, hero, and custom game settings and go at it. But understanding positioning, game sense, that takes effort. And effort pays off. So in conclusion, stop smearing shit all over yourself, work on the stuff that actually matters, and take a fucking shower. My name is Aerostax, and I'd like to thank you for following.
Triple kill. C'est si beau. No one can hide from my sight.
I mean, I wanted. Originally, the idea was that I wanted to practice Tracer on this account, and I did for a while. But
why couldn't you do that on your main account?
That was bad.
Well, right, but like, then you just play a few games until you're good. Like, the characters within each role aren't that complicated. Like, if you, like, when a new character comes out, like when Echo came out, do you think those Overwatch League pros bought a new account so they could practice Echo?
No.
No, because like they just went into the practice range, they pressed all of the buttons to see what they do, and then they queued for a game. Because a lot of the fundamental concepts like they just transfer 1-to-1. Like it's not like Tracer is still a DPS character. She's still a hit scan character, so you don't really need to learn that much new stuff. Like if you have a fundamental understanding of the game, then you can just pick up the character and perform fine. So I wouldn't really bother having 2 accounts, to be honest. But okay, free pick, very good. Do you notice something?
I think I know what you mean.
What do I mean?
My crosshair is somewhere.
Right, so where are the enemies?
Some of them
No
on the
one
right
can
here,
hide
most of
from
them.
my sight.
Right, so why aren't you taking like a harsher angle? So you got the pick on the Hanzo, which is pretty free. Why can't I see people through walls now? What the fuck? I hate the replay tool so much. This is actually AIDS. I need to reload the replay. The replay viewer is actually the worst thing this game has ever added. Like, it's so bad, it's insane. Okay. Let's try this again. Maybe this time I can actually see people.
Welcome to Oasis. Prepare for battle. Select your hero.
One shot. One kill. Enough waiting around.
With every death comes honor. With honor, redemption. Oh, hello.
We haven't looked at this. Look at the team, man.
No.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Captain Hamid in.
Marked by the dragon. Never surrender. Marked by the dragon. See through the dragon.
Get in there. I'll get you.
King Valhalla.
Ultimate is ready. Join. They return. Need healing.
I'm on fire. I will lead us to victory.
See that which is my ultimate is ready. I am ready to unleash the dragon.
I turned off my monitor mistakenly. I turned off my monitor. I turned off my monitor. Really?
Let's get you back in. Well, me was a wedding. Fire and will.
Arey, get the game bhi Zarya. My monitor turned off.
Rendezvous at my position.
Damage.
Stirs within me.
Greetings.
Marked by the dragon.
Healing enough.
Enemy radar contact.
My ultimate is ready.
Schöner Treffer. You're powered up. Get in there.
I cannot be stopped. Wakateki wo kurau! I'm on fire.
My ultimate is fully charged.
By the dragon.
Adjusting angle.
See, I need shields.
Heal up.
One. Zero. Moving up. Reinhardt, you said you would arm wrestle me. No. Greetings. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objectives. Enemy radar contact.
I need healing.
Justice ain't gonna dispense itself.
What the one?
Double kill. Win
Damage.
Thanks. Put it on my tab. I need a doctor. I need healing.
loaded.
it.
Focus my target objective. Support requested. Lifting off.
Dead eyes ready. It's time.
My ultimate is charging.
I need healing.
Hello.
Oh, that'll do fine. This will protect us. Don't move.
Helden sterben nicht.
Duplication initiated.
It ain't my time.
I've never called myself a revolutionary. I'm a fighter.
Justice reigns from above.
Shots in a step.
Огонь по готовности.
Mati na pala mo deh.
Score 1-1.
I don't think so. I don't think 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't think.
Capture the objective. The objective is
Surrender to my will.
Let us hope for a different outcome. ultimate is ready.
I've reached the objective. Let's coordinate our efforts. My
Der Kampf ist noch nicht vorbei.
Wir brauchen that.
Sterben nicht.
Let them
Dein Blutengel ist da. Fire at will.
I require
I have a fiend.
Let us hope for a different outcome.
Play of the game.
Easy, guys.